everybody, welcome back to the channel. First off, thanks for all of the new subscribers that are joining on. We almost have 350 subscribers on the channel. If you aren't subscribed and want to follow along as we grow our TFSA Wealthsimple Portfolio from $0 up into $100,000, that is our goal for the channel. It'd be great to have you follow along and join in. Now, before I get into the stock portfolio, if you were following the markets this week, not the greatest week. I think we're in for a bit of a choppy next few months up until the new year. But it was a good opportunity. I had some extra funds, and it's always kind of nice to, because we are in a long-term growth portfolio that we're building here, it was nice to be able to jump in. Did a deposit. I did a deposit of $500, so it's a little bit extra this month than what I was anticipating, but I kind of took advantage of, number one, some of your comments about a new ETF which I purchased, and had some extra funds to be able to transfer into my TFSA. So I did that and purchased this new ETF. We'll show you that as we go through the portfolio. Let's just jump right into it to show you how the week did. Newsflash, not that great. All right, here we are at Wealthsimple TFSA Trade Portfolio on the app. You can see we're down for the month. We'll go into how our week we performed and how our all-time returns are on this portfolio in a second. But let's just get into the stocks. The new one, let's talk it first because it's actually right at the bottom. It is VFV. Ticker symbol. It is a Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. Now, this is also available for fractional shares on Wealthsimple. I made a deposit of $500 and was able to purchase 8 shares of this altogether. What I also did was I sold my Cineplex shares. If you've been following along, Cineplex has been up and down, up and down. I had a bit of a profit on there, so I figured I'm going to sell those off, take the money, put it into VFE. Hopefully that's a good decision. I thank everybody for their comments and kind of putting me in giving me a heads up about this one to check out. It's an ETF based on the basically ETF. It's a number of stocks. It is heavily a bit weighted on the tech sector in the States, but it does trade the S&P 500. It's a market cap weighted index of US companies, large and mid cap stocks. So this one will diversify our portfolio out of Canadian stocks into the US, but it is based in Canadian funds and it's actually been doing okay. We are, as the week we bought it on Monday, it was down. Our average price $99.24, so we were up 1.10%. So that's okay. Nothing like making a little bit of money. Again, this is a long-term play. Not so much a dividend stock, but this is more of a growth ETF of stocks that we are going to continue to purchase. This one will go along with our Canadian, kind of the Canadian equivalent a little bit, but this is more based on dividend stocks that are paying, weighted more on the financial and the communication sector, as well as utilities in Canada that do pay these regular dividends, mostly the banks. So we have 35 shares of that. We'll still continue to purchase on this one. We'll do the next purchase next month on that. We were up 2.99%, all-time total return 41.19. Not too bad for VDY. This one's been good on the portfolio. TD Canada Trust, this is the fractional share we purchased. This one I'm just waiting for it to kind of come back up. Our average price, we're still down. We're only down 20 cents, but I'm basically just waiting for that to kind of come back up. Then I will sell that just to kind of consolidate the portfolio a little bit, because we do have TD stock in VDY as well. So we also do have Telus in there as well, but this is a bit more of a growth stock as well as dividends. And we still have 15 shares. We're up 2.39%, $10.03 on that. This one's been up and down on the week. As if you've been following along, you know that Monday wasn't that great. So if you had some extra funds, it was kind of a good time to maybe jump in. That's the hard thing about the market is prices. You want the prices to always go up. Prices go up. You don't want to buy stocks because you don't want to overpay, but then if prices come down, you start to think of, oh, I've lost, and it's kind of the reverse psychology. So the best suggestion I have for this one is just kind of stay your course, invest only what you are able to, what you've budgeted to do that for these investments, and just go in a slow and steady build. Slate Office REIT Real Estate Investment Trust. This is our another monthly dividend. We have 30 shares of this. So this one actually will be good. I think there's still a bit of growth to come. In March 2020, it was closer to $6. So we have a bit of growth. We're sitting at $5.35 right now. Total return $1.35, which is okay. And we're going to get a dividend on this one next month, so we'll be able to buy some more stocks with that. Solar Alliance Energy, this one has been really not doing anything since I purchased, other than it stayed down. We're just kind of leaving this one if I have some extra. It's not an expensive stock. This is a long-term kind of gamble growth play. We'll see what happens with this Solar Alliance Energy down the road. But we are so far down, 22.72. But we don't have a big position in there. Our total value right now is $61.50. We only have 300 shares, so not the end of the world there. We're not putting all our eggs in that basket by any means. RNW, TransAlta Renewables, monthly dividend stock. This one's been down lately, but it does pay our monthly dividends, so we're going to hold this for a long term as well. But we were down 4.92%. We were up over $20, almost $21 a couple weeks back. Again, long term, going to hold this in the portfolio. RioCan Real Estate Investment Trust, this one I am happy with as well. 25 shares, we're up 6.65%. It would be nice if every stock in the portfolio was up 6.65. I'd be a lot happier, but that is the breaks. This is our regular, we'll be receiving a monthly dividend from this one as well next month. We are up 34.70, which is kind of nice on RioCan. And Greenlane Renewables, this one is again our long-term growth play. This is a renewable natural gas energy company based out of British Columbia. We have 247 shares. We are down a little bit, 7.94. This one will go up and down. Definitely a bit more volatile on there. But this again a long-term play. We're going to keep adding this to small positions as we have some extra funds kind of left over after buying the main ETFs to purchase some of these potential growth stocks on the account. CMC, Cielo Waste Solutions, has not been performing very good at all. This one is down almost, and this is why the portfolio is down mostly for the past week. We are down 49.19%. Now, we haven't put a huge chunk of our money in here. Again, these are just kind of long-term buy, hold, see what happens. We're not here to make money overnight, and hopefully in the long term it might go up. Again, there's that risk versus reward on this one, but we're not putting all our eggs definitely in this basket as well. We are down $91.25, but we do have 150 shares, so the price has been fluctuating quite a bit. We'll see. Hopefully it can maybe go up a little bit. Would be nice. Brookfield Renewable Partners, again another renewable energy stock. As you can see, my portfolio kind of weighs not heavily on that, but I'm kind of focusing on a bit more of that in some of the growth stocks. Brookfield Renewable up 3.07%. This one was actually up over $50 at one point this past week. And of course, you're looking at it going, maybe should I sell? Should I keep it? But this is going to pay us our dividends as well. Quarterly dividends on this one. We have just 5 shares and we are up $7.20. So let's go into the whole portfolio. As you can see, for the month, we are down $124.05. On the week, we were actually up on the week, $6.27, and then down. This was on Friday when I'm filming this on a Saturday. On Friday, down 22.71, mostly Cielo Waste Solutions. And as you can see, so on the month, we're down 124.05. But as we go, as you can see, for this long-term portfolio, we are down past 3 months, 105.47. Our 1 year, we are just down 26.10, so 0.58%. We haven't been going for a year, so the year is going to be the same. So you can see we're slowly building. I'm not too concerned. We're worried about more of the long term, and if we're down all time, we've been only going since April. We've only been going, not even half a year yet. So we're just down a little bit. We're starting to build our base and our stock portfolio up slowly but surely. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and thanks to everybody for those suggestions on the new ETF. I appreciate that. We'll try and put some more funds into those as we start to do the next deposit next month. No other deposit for this month, but we will. It's towards the end of the month, so starting at the beginning of next month, we will start to see some more dividends come through from some of the dividend stock and ETFs that we do own on the portfolio, which we'll be reinvesting back in there. Now, before I go, I wanted to thank everybody for the comments, but as we're starting to diversify our portfolio and build it, I am looking for, and this is where you come in, I'm looking for some suggestions on more of a bond ETF. So if anybody has some suggestions on a bond ETF, either Canadian bonds or US, able to buy in Canada, ETFs on that'd be kind of neat to see, whether they're government bonds, company bonds. I'd like to kind of diversify a little bit into the bond market. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your comments down below. We'll all see you in the next video.